Hey guys, I just wanted to give my feedback on Captura real quick after using it for a while now. First off, with my issues with it, I guess. For starters, I wish that there was an option to disable Warframe idle animations, and I don't mean the actual animation itself. I mean the animation that plays after a few moments of them standing still. When recording, my Titania tries to get that booty skit or whatever using the tools from Captura. Nova would often play Mirage Noble animations that she would be using, and that would ruin the scene, and I'd have to wait until she finishes and then record again. It's minor, but I do wish that the option was there as a toggle in the settings so Warframes can idle, but not flail around every 4 seconds. Another issue is there's no way to hide chat, but this is an overall problem DE has ignored for like forever, and not limited to Captura. This is particularly obnoxious in Captura, however, since people don't just use it for pictures, but also recording videos for things, and even if nobody is chatting in your currently selected chat, you always get a pop-up from chat commands or your clans/alliances messages each time you exit and enter any kind of screen. So having a button on the chat window to reduce it completely or to a single tiny icon with no text at all would be a very nice addition to Captura and the game as a whole. Another issue is you can't hide the menu settings at all, so if I wanted to record a Warframe doing an animation in the green screen mode, for example, but I wanted to solely pan the camera to the right, I would have to do some masking and cropping in my editing program to actually remove the settings bar on the right. Otherwise it would ruin the scene. This is like the animation issue I mentioned. You can get around it, but it's annoying that it's there in the first place. As for the features themselves, both DOF settings and the exposure settings don't do anything, and I have heard others also have this issue. But at the same time, however, I have seen screenshots people have made where their Warframe is clear and the background behind them is blurry and out of focus. So either it's bugged for me and other people, or there's something I'm missing. The 3-light setup is nice, but you cannot move the actual lights around as they stick to the Warframe and they can only be rotated. And speaking of the Warframe, the camera itself apparently counts as the player, as enemies will often aim directly at the camera and shoot you if you're near them, which can be annoying for getting cinematic shots of enemies firing their weapons. Other than that, the tool is very useful for someone like me that has already made a few skits or funny videos utilizing green screening and such, and I've made a few decent thumbnails with it as well. Even my complaints are rather minor, and except for extra editing that I have to do, it does not affect me too greatly and doesn't really take me out of the experience itself. So yeah, that's my issues and suggestions for the Captura game mode. Hope you guys liked it, and thanks for watching.